Hello and welcome to the Chronus Book of Days, the original tarot calendar system developed by me, your host, MetaStar Messenger. For a more detailed explanation about the Chronus Book of Days, please see the description box below this video. Feel free to view the content on your mobile device, but for the most optimal viewing experience, I recommend watching on a screen or monitor that's 10 inches or larger. Also, don't forget to enable the auto captions by using the options display located to the right of this video. Now, turning our attention to Chapter 3. Week 3 of the new year is always an exceptional gem within the 52-week tarot calendar. The Empress, associated with the planet Venus, takes center stage as the Major Arcana host, accompanied by her forward-looking satellite companion, the Three of Wands. However, this year promises a truly one-of-a-kind experience, with both the Sun and Pluto entering the new age sign of Aquarius on the same day, within mere hours of each other. This celestial convergence marks a momentous event, making it perhaps the mother of all manifestations. Let's begin. Week 3 within the Chronus Book of Days tarot calendar introduces the Empress and her satellite companion, the Three of Wands. The Empress is associated with the planet Venus, making her the great co-creator of physical manifestation in the material world known as Earth. In her upright position, she represents the physical body, the material world, and pleasure of the senses. From her comes the abundance and beauty of life in all its forms. The Empress embodies the archetypal essence of motherhood, the ultimate creation, radiating fertility and vibrancy. She stands as a timeless figure, neither virgin maiden nor wise crone, but a symbol of life and death cycles, as well as nature in its purest form. Even though the Empress reigns over a week nestled within the cruel winter month of January, do not be deceived, her springtime is just beneath the surface, waiting to burst forth with vibrant life and abundance. It is for this reason that when week 3 cycles around, you will want to be very clear about what you want from and out of life, because the Empress responds to heartfelt desires and helps to make them a reality. Therefore, if your desire revolves around love of adventure, travel, and cultural pursuits, the Empress may see to it that this desire appears to you in various manifested ways. For example, maybe you receive an invitation for a delightful sushi dinner, stumble upon an opportunity to visit a themed hotel adorned with Egyptian or Oriental affects, or find yourself on a weekend getaway that leads to a serendipitous encounter with someone from a different culture or background. This is the Empress at work, and her acknowledging your desire. Alternatively, if your burning desire leans towards political violence and perpetual conflict, the Empress may still play a role in its manifestation, albeit in a manner you might not have anticipated or envisioned. Bottom line, when setting your intentions, be as clear as possible, for you will surely get them. Keeping in mind that January belongs to the Magician, and the likelihood of pulling the rabbit out of the hat becomes more probable. However, with the Hermit as the universal shadow influence working alongside the Magician throughout January, it's advisable to exercise discretion when it comes to sharing your inner goals and desires. Keeping some things close to your chest is the prudent course of action during this time. The Three of Wands, a satellite companion to the Empress, and as a natural member of the Tarot Threes constellation, has the nature of the inspirational fire element, and shares qualities with astrological Uranus, a planet that orbits beyond the stifling limits of Saturn, and therefore is associated with innovation, ingenuity, and leading-edge enterprises. The Three of Wands is often associated with the anticipation of one's ships coming in, signifying a time of expansion, growth, and the arrival of new opportunities. This card satellites beautifully with the Empress, who symbolizes fertility and abundance. As the Empress embodies the essence of the nurturing and creative components of life, the Three of Wands complements her energy by indicating the fulfillment of her efforts. It's as if the Empress has sown the seeds, and now, with the Three of Wands, the harvest is on the horizon. Together, they represent a powerful synergy of manifestation, and the abundant rewards that can be reaped from the seeds of creativity and nurturing care, even in the darkness of winter. The influence of the Four of Pentacles, symbolizing the Sun's annual journey through the final 10 degrees of Capricorn, continues until Saturday evening, January 20th. The Four of Pentacles, a symbol of Scrooge-like miserly tendencies, enhances the theme of solitude, which typically emerges during weeks 2 and 3 in the Chronus Book of Days. This year, however, this theme may be even more pronounced due to the once-every-9-year influence of the Hermit card shadowing over January, arrived at by addition of the first month to the sum of the current year. The Hermit, Three of Wands, and Four of Pentacles united in this way, promote the benefits of working alone, in secret, and holding a project or future goal close to the chest, at least for now. They encourage us to embrace the solitude typical of January, and elements of secrecy, as working alone allows for undivided focus and uninterrupted creativity. Sometimes, keeping a project, goal, piece of good news, or even a personal family or health matter close to your heart, can protect it from outside distractions, unsolicited advice, or jealous negativity, allowing you the space to fully focus and stay dedicated until you're ready to share it. The Hermit, as someone who is willing to put in the time, with his lantern of inner wisdom, teaches us that within the stillness of solitude and patience, we can unearth our most profound insights. The Hermit suggests that when in doubt, always follow the call of your inner voice, of which we need to be still and quiet in order to hear. Self-reliance is the cornerstone of the solitary journey, as it empowers individuals to stand firm, drawing strength from their own resources and abilities. The Four of Pentacles reminds us to release any grip we may have on the past, as clinging to what used to be, or to old ways, can hinder progress. Instead, the Three of Wands encourages us to look forward, and to turn our back on negativity and drama and even outdated narratives or beliefs. All three cards suggest the importance of seeking higher ground or taking the high road in various situations. It's like the old saying goes, when faced with challenges, it's wise to rise above them. In essence, these cards advise us to approach life's obstacles with integrity, grace, and a broader perspective. By doing so, we can navigate difficulties with a sense of moral and emotional elevation, ultimately leading to more positive outcomes and personal growth. In today's world of social media, where every fleeting thought, change of mood, or public outing can be instantly shared with the world at the push of a few buttons, it's important to remember your autonomy, and that you don't have to share everything with the world. Sometimes, taking a break from sharing and embracing solitude, even if just for a few days, can be valuable. This pause allows you to clear the mental clutter and fully concentrate your thoughts and desires, creating a powerful stream of focus that can bring your goals to fruition, and the arrival of your ships of abundance finally coming in. The key astrological highlights of the week, month, and quite possibly the entire winter of 2024, will occur on Saturday, January 20th, all within a 12-hour span. First, let's start with the date itself, January 20th, 2024. If you add up the numbers of this date, you get the number 11, which regular viewers may remember was the numerical resonance of the new moon Capricorn on January 11th, 2024. There's a sense of destiny intertwined with these two dates, and it's as if the cosmic forces echo through them. The number 11 is associated with gateways and entry points, symbolizing a significant moment of cosmic transition to say the least. Interestingly, the morning of January 20th, 2024, is traditionally reserved for presidential inaugurations in the United States, but not this year. Instead, we will witness a morning packed with significant celestial events. In just 22 minutes, 11 times 2, the Sun will align with Pluto at the final degree of Capricorn for the last time, marking the end of an era. This annual Sun-PLUTO event in patriarchal Capricorn originally began back in December 2008, and has continued influencing our world for the past 16 years. What's particularly fascinating is the exact time of this Sun-PLUTO conjunction, which is 8:46 a.m. East Coast Time, United States. This is the precise moment of American Airlines Flight 11 slamming into the North Tower of the World Trade Center on the morning of September 11, 2001. One might say that 8:46 a.m. September 11, 2001 changed everything. It marked a turning point that profoundly altered the course of history and the American way of life forever. Now, and returning to those fast-paced 22 minutes on Saturday morning, January 20th, it all begins at 8:46 a.m. when the Sun aligns with Pluto. Just 10 minutes later, at 8:56 a.m., the Moon forms a harmonious trine with Pluto while in the final degree of Taurus. 1 minute after that, the Moon trines the Sun. Then, 1 minute later, the Moon changes signs, moving from earthy Taurus to Gemini. Following suit, the Sun transitions from Capricorn to airy Aquarius 9 minutes later, at 9:07 a.m. But the action doesn't end there. Later in the same day, Pluto, the planet of transformation, enters Aquarius. The last Sun-Pluto conjunction takes place in the 12th house, known as the realm of curtains drawn and private closed-door secrecy. It's the house of hidden truths and profound redemptive initiation. What's even more captivating is that the Sun and Pluto are in conjunction at the 29th degree of Capricorn within this house. The 29th degree is considered very powerful, fated, and at times desperate because it's at the 29th degree that we can see the writing on the wall, meaning the end. The Sabian Oracle, which you can learn more about by visiting sabiansymbols.com, provides insight into the essence of the Sun and Pluto in Capricorn, particularly in their secretive 12th house placement. It describes the 30th degree of Capricorn as directors of a large firm meet in secret conference. Additional commentary for this symbol goes on to say, in part, the directors come together as there are decisions to be made and plans to be discussed and pursued. Wherever those in authority gather, they rule and govern outcomes for themselves and others. There are numerous groups, including political and religious organizations, intelligence agencies, and multinational corporations, that fall under this eerily accurate symbol. Now, let's break this down a bit. While a conjunction typically represents a seed moment, the 29th degree adds a layer of finality to this once every 250-year event. The conjunction of the Sun and Pluto in zodiacal Capricorn itself represents entrenched patriarchal forces, banking conglomerates, corporate overlords, massive wealth, global domination, authoritarian governments, and more. The Moon, positioned at 29 degrees Taurus, forms a harmonious trine with the Sun-Pluto conjunction from the 3rd house, which represents communication, perception, and the exchange of information and ideas. What's particularly interesting here is that the Moon is conjunct Alcyone, one of the brightest stars in the Pleiades cluster. In astrology, Alcyone is known as one of the weeping sisters, and as such, it is associated with great sorrow and the potential for large-scale public grief and anguish. The Moon, symbolizing the public, absorbs the sorrow of Alcyone, while trine the Sun and Pluto obscured in the 12th house. All three celestial bodies, the Sun, Pluto and the Moon, are situated in their respective Earth signs, at the karmic 29th degree, suggesting finality in the material realm, and might even hint at the possibility of an unceremonious end to the Bitcoin cryptocurrency craze that found its footing in the age of Pluto in Capricorn. Simply put, this imposing alignment hints at the possibility of a significant farewell on the horizon, possibly involving a prominent celebrity, world leader, or other highly influential individual. While Alcyone does possess associations with heightened intuition and spiritual insights, it is primarily considered an unlucky star, often linked to themes of exile and suffering, thereby enhancing the enigmatic 12th house placement of the Sun and Pluto. So, here we find ourselves on January 20th, 2024, in the midst of what we can only describe as a seed moment. It's a pivotal juncture where the hidden truths about power and global entities with immense reach and influence have brought us to the cusp of a global transition and transformation. This is their vision, their reality, their idea of progress and success, and the rest of us were just living in it. And as the Sabian Oracle suggests, sometimes no matter how much you believe yourself to be on the inside, you may not be privy to all that is being discussed, decided, planned, plotted, or must soon come to pass. Lastly, rising on the ascendant at the moment of the last Sun-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn is 0 degrees Pisces, with just 5 minutes remaining, that is, if we understand the ascendant in an alternative broader context. Understand, each degree of the 360-degree zodiac corresponds to approximately 72 years of Earth precession, which operates in a counterclockwise manner, much like the Moon's lunar nodes. This gradual shift means that it takes roughly 2,160 years to complete a full 30-degree zodiacal age. Given the 5 minutes represented here in the current age of Pisces, we can intuitively deduce that the ascendant, which is itself a doorway, is expressing the commencement of the Aquarian age in approximately 50.4 days from this cosmic seed moment shared between the Sun and Pluto, that is, if the algebra is correct. March 10, 2024, is exactly 50.4 days from January 20, 2024, and could very well signify the beginning of the long-anticipated new age. No matter what, the emergence of something cosmic, natural, grand, and that will happen in its own season and in its own time, aligns with the symbolism of the Empress card. She embodies the quintessential archetype of motherhood, and her presence at this moment seems divinely correct, enthroned at the birth of the Aquarian age, thereby making week 3 of 2024 within the Chronus Book of Days, the mother of all manifestations. In week 3 in the Chronus Book of Days, I introduced the Empress and her satellite companion, the Three of Wands. The Empress is a warm and beautiful symbol of co-creation, abundance, nature, and creativity. She responds to heartfelt desires, so it's essential to be clear about your intentions and wants. The Three of Wands complements the Empress as a symbol of limitless potential and innovation, representing growth and opportunities. January's theme includes the Hermit, encouraging solitude and privacy, which allows for focused creativity and self-reliance. The Four of Pentacles continues to emphasize the importance of releasing the past and embracing the future with determination. Historically, January 20th is a significant date in the United States. It's the day when presidential power peacefully transfers from one leader to another, following election years. However, this year is different. On this day, both the Sun and Pluto, major powers in their own right, will transition from the dark father archetype typical of Capricorn to the forward-looking realm of Aquarius, symbolizing the cosmic shift in power, and as the adage goes, as above so below. In summary, week 3 emphasizes clarity in intentions, creative abundance, and the benefits of solitude. The astrological event on January 20th signifies a significant transition and potential shifts in power, with the emergence of the Aquarian age on the horizon. It's a time of profound change and manifestation. Thanks for watching the video. I am MetaStar. Until next time. Always love.